This patch is huge for Battlegrounds. It's been half a cycle since the Naga was released, so we're getting like a pretty decent sized update for Battlegrounds. Updates for Battlegrounds. Number 1, Darkmoon Prizes are back for a quarter of the games. Several of the Darkmoon Prizes have been adjusted since their last appearance. So, quarter of them are back. So if you miss prizes, they are back. A good shakeup. The number of copies of Tier 1 minions was reduced from 16 to 15. So there are less Tier 1 minions available in the shop. It's not saying there's less different Tier 1 minions. It's saying like there's only 15 pink boys and there's 15 dragons or whatever. The following Battleground perks are being extended until the next Battleground season instead of next standard expansion. You get to discover 4 heroes, hero early access, advanced stats, visual emotes. Oh wait, visual emotes will remain until the next standard expansion, at which point Battleground players will receive the base visual emotes. Stay tuned for more details. What? Are you taking away my happy cow? The way it used to be was that a new season of Battlegrounds occurred with the new minion type like Naga or something like that, and your MMR would reset, but your perks didn't reset. Your perks always reset with standard, which was like a month ahead, and it was super confusing. So they finally changed that so that when your MMR resets to 0, when we have a new season, that is when your perks will reset. Very exciting news. Lady Vag is coming back. Lady Vash. But she's changed her hero power. Her new hero power is Relics of the Deep. It is 1 gold. Discover a spellcraft spell of your tier or lower. Also, passively, your first one each turn is permanent. If your first spellcraft is Divine Shield, I guess that Divine Shield's permanent. Seems good. I think she seems pretty good. Costs 1, and it's permanent. So I feel like you play this somewhat like a reform curve. Is it the first one you discover from the hero power, or just the first spellcraft spell from anything is permanent? I think it's the first one from anything's permanent, but we'll have to find out when we play blah, 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 blah. Today. Pretty sure this says right now. I'm pretty sure this is live right now. All right, so hero updates. Bigglesworth. Now we'll give a consolation coin whenever a player dies with no minions. So if a player dies, has 0 minions, you get a coin. Yay! Cariel Rome now targets more minions at each rank. So it's 2 from rank 1, 4 from rank 2, and all friendly from rank 3. So big buff. She's basically Tyrion, so stop asking for Tyrion to come back. Drekthar. Now you can choose a minion instead of choose a friendly minion and copy their attack of the highest attack minion until next turn. So you could choose a minion in the shop. Guff Guff. Decent change. It went from 1 gold to 2 gold, but now it gives 3 attack, 2 health. Overlord Sourfang, his upgrade is now to give the attack to the next minion you buy. It used to say the next minion you buy this turn. Now you don't have to buy it this turn. So like, let's say there's not something you want to buff. You want to buff something for next turn. You can hero power at the end of your turn, not buy anything. And then the next turn, buy something, hero power again, and then buy something. So get like 2 hero powers out of 1 turn. Pretty good. Sindragosa is not a functional change. It's more clearly distinguish the active from the passive parts of the hero power. So need back to 1 gold, but you summon a random minion of a lower tavern tier. I think it's the one directly below. So if you hero power 6 drop, you should get a 5. I mean, this is kind of interesting because obviously 6 drops are the best to get with a hero power with like the snake and stuff, all the death rattle stuff. Vander, same thing as Drekthar, where you can choose a minion in Bob's shop. Now this update's interesting. Charge. At the start of combat, add a minion to your tavern tier to your hand and then summon a copy of it. So what this means is if your board is full and you hero power, you'll still get the minion in your hand. So it used to be you only hero power if you had a board spot. Now you can hero power without a board spot and still get the minion, which is a pretty big update. New minions. These were announced this weekend. Pretty cool minions. This is a 1-drop, 2 attack, 2 health. If you have an unspent gold at the end of your turn, gain 1/2. So like on turn 2, if you stayed on tier 1 and bought a minion and not rolled, you'd have a 3/4 already. So that's pretty cool. This This is anti-zap? Question mark? We got monkey. Okay. Cool. New taunt giver. Sparring partner is a tier 2, 3/2. Taunt. Battlecry, give a minion taunt. So we will be able to give a minion taunt on Tavern tier 2. Keeping in mind that Arm is on Tavern tier 3. Cookie Chemist, tier 2, 4/4. So freaking huge stats. Tier 2, 4/4. Swap the attack and health of a minion. Pretty good, I'd say. Dude, I would swap the dragon. The dragon. All right. Make it a bunch of attack and then you switch it to health. Good. Is it better early? Urel 1/5. After this attacks, give a friendly minion of each minion type 1/2. Keep in mind this is something that happens during combat, so the stats are not permanent. They are just during combat, kind of like Spawn and Azoth. So you'd put this out in front to attack first, and works like Spawn where it's not permanent stats. And then also if it dies while it attacks, you still get the buffs. Atrametis. Tier 4, 3/6. Whenever this attacks, deal 3 damage to the target and its neighbors. So this is like a cleave, a 3 damage cleave that never gets to scale, right? You could scale this dragon as much as you want, but the cleave will always be 3. Interesting. War Gear. I love this card in Standard. Back when the warrior, odd warrior, it was some sort of, it was like Elysiana control warrior, and your hero power would change between 5 different things with a alternate hero. Do you guys remember that one? And you could like, one of them was to discover a mech. I used to love that deck. All right, so War Gear is a magnetic tier 4. Dr. Boom. Yeah, it was Dr. Boom. That's who it was. That was back when Bomb Warrior was pretty big too. All right. Buff to dancing. Yeah, Dancing Daryl can definitely use this. I mean, it's just a huge buff to mechs. This is a really good card. So love it. This is interesting. This is huge tempo if you triple into this or get this early. It's a 3/7 with taunt. Deal 3 damage to all minions. Okay. And finally, Uther, the Lightbringer, 6-drop, 5/6. Set of minions attack and health to 15. Kind of weird. I don't know. It's a thing. I guess it's tempo. I don't know. He seems kind of boring to me, but we'll see. We'll see. Minion pool updates. Shifter Xeris is back and Iron Sensei are back. So that's another big buff to mechs. And freaking Shifter Xeris is a big buff to streamers. Streamers love that clickbait of Shifter Xeris turned into what? Oh my goodness. We love to see a golden Shifter Xeris with the Eudora shit, you know? We love Xeris. And Xeris is back. I've been asking for Xeris to come back for quite some time. All right, out is Acolyte of Cthulhu, Menagerie Mug. This is Urel replacement. Ghoul is being replaced. Budding Green Thumb's out. Screwjank Clunker is out. Prester's Pyrospawn's out. I know some pros will be happy about that. Defender of Argus is out. Mechanoegg. So a lot of these are replacements for those cards. All right, minion updates. Banner Boar is now a 1/3, and at the end of your turn, play a blood gem on adjacent minions. This used to do blood gems on only Coolbore, so this is a big buff. This is a buff because it will now just play gems on adjacent minions. A Battlemaster is now 5 attack. Soul Devourer is just not a functional change, just text change, so who cares? Lastly, Grease Spot is now a 6-drop, a 4/7 with Divine Shield. After a friendly minion loses Divine Shield, give it 3/2 permanently. So big change there. Several Darkmoon Prizes have been updated. Good stuff. Used to give 2 health, now it gives 1 attack. Oh, that sucks. Give a minion 2 attack, then double its attack. Oh, so that's a buff. Great deal. Reduce the cost of upgrading Bob's Tavern by 6. Oh, so it used to be reduced by 3 at the end of your turn. Now it's reduce the cost of upgrading Bob's Tavern by 6. So I'm guessing that's a one-time thing. Bouncer is now 6/6 in taunt instead of 5/5. Bananas. Bananas now have 50% chance of big banana. And then Big Banana's been removed. And 2 new prizes have been added. Banana Bunch. Add 2 bananas to your hand. And you have 50% chance of Big Banana. Mind Flaler Goggles. Turn 3. Steal all minions from Bob's Tavern, then refresh it. Ooh. Players at the bottom half of the scoreboard are no longer more likely to have better prizes. That's good. Fire Festival's back. New feature. Expanded recent players list and in-game reporting. I'm gonna report you. I think that's it for the patch. Huge patch though. It's out today, so let's play it.
Size check. What does that mean?
Size matters, so people can check out what size they are by typing the command size. See if they're chonkers or dinkers or average or growers or showers.